Sir, can I please get your name and date of birth?
Isidro Timothy Garcia.
Sir, you're here today on two matters, a Superior Court new case and a failure to appear bench warrant. Let me talk about your new case first. You were arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are going to be December 5th, December 6th, and December 10th in the Downtown Superior Court. Sir, because you were on release, because you were out on your other case and you picked up these new charges, you're going to be held non-bondable. And so on your failure to appear bench warrant case, your next court dates are December 6th and December 10th, setting a secured appearance bond of $50 in that case so you can keep on getting credit. And that is going to take care of your two cases. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Nicholas Rutledge to the podium. Jeremy Hamilton to the chair, please. Is counsel for the state online?
Yes, I am, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you. Sir, could I please get your name and date of birth?
Nicholas Rutledge.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been charged with murder in the first degree, a Class 1 felony. I am finding probable cause. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are going to be December 6th and December 10th in the Downtown Superior Court. Ms. Stetson, would you like to be heard regarding release conditions?
Yes, Your Honor, the state would like to be heard regarding release conditions. However, before the state makes a recommendation on bond and conditions, the state would be making a motion to seal this Form 4, Your Honor. At this time, the state is unsure if the victim's next of kin has been notified, so for that reason, the state would be motioning the court to seal the Form 4.
Upon motion by the state and good cause appearing, I will be sealing the Form 4 in this case.
In regards to conditions as well as bond, the state would like to be heard at this time, Your Honor.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Basically, the facts of this case are that early this morning, Your Honor, law enforcement was called to a gas station on East Van Buren Street regarding a shooting. Law enforcement arrived on scene. They did locate the victim in the parking lot with multiple gunshot wounds. Through their investigation, they determined that the defendant was Nicholas Anthony Rutledge. The victim was transferred to the hospital. However, he was pronounced dead. In regards to conditions of release and bond, Your Honor, the state did initially provide the court with a written recommendation, Your Honor, of $1 million cash. However, the state did have the opportunity to speak to the assigned deputy county attorney who does want the recommendation to be $500,000 cash, Your Honor. In regards to conditions of release, the state would be asking for the defendant not to possess any firearms, not to return to the incident location, electronic monitoring if released, no direct or indirect contact with the victims, or no contact with next of kin or the deceased family, not to consume alcohol or illegal substances, and home arrest and curfew, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir, without talking about the facts of the case, did you hear what the state had to say about your bond condition and their recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have anything to say in response only to the bond conditions and what you want the bond to be?
To the body conditions.
I'm sorry?
To what the body conditions?
To the bond conditions are.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Upon hearing from the state and the defendant and in reviewing the record that's before this court, I'm going to be making the following orders. Setting a cash-only bond in this case of $1 million. If the defendant is able to post that bond, he will report to pretrial services and be placed on an ankle monitor, an electronic ankle monitor with a curfew, not to return to the alleged scene of the crime, not to initiate contact with any of the alleged victim or their next of kin, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Sir, do you have any questions for me? Ms. Stetson, do you have anything further on this matter or any other matters?
I don't, Your Honor. Does Your Honor want me to stick around for any other matters?
No, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Then this will be it.
Thanks very much. Sir, please step to your left for your paperwork. Jeremy Hamilton to the podium. Tyson Begay to the chair, please. Hello, sir. Could I please get your name and date of birth?
I am Jeremy James Hamilton.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you're here today on an out-of-county warrant from the Yavapai County Superior Court. I am assigning you an attorney. You're going to meet them at your next court date. Your next court date is going to be December 4th. Again, that's going to be at the Yavapai County Superior Court. I'm going to be affirming the bond set by the judge in that case. That's a $15,000 secured appearance bond. So that means you can't work with a bonding company. Sir, if you're able to post that bond, you're not to return to the alleged scene of the crime, not to initiate contact with any alleged victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
I just want to say something. I know this is being recorded, right? I was assaulted 3 times on that night, once by the police who choked me with my hands behind my back. I'm not going to sue the police. I want my 80 acres and my 5 dogs, and I'm just letting that be known. I'm going to do my time. Patience is a weapon, and I don't plan on paying bond or any of that. I'm going to wait and take it to trial. Thank you.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Tyson Begay to the podium. Daniel Rodella to the chair, please. Hello, can I please get your name and date of birth?
Tyson Begay.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault, a Class 4 felony. I have found probable cause. I am not assigning you counsel at this time. I'm finding you not to be indigent at this time. Sir, if you're unable to get an attorney by your next court date, please ask for an attorney at your next court date, and then they will assign one to you. Do you understand the situation regarding the assignment of counsel?
Yes.
Okay. Your next court dates are going to be December 6th and December 10th in the Downtown Superior Court. Setting a secured appearance bond in your case, $10,000 secured, you can work with a bonding company. Sir, if you're able to post that bond, you're going to be reporting to pretrial services. You're going to be on supervised release. You'll be placed with an electronic ankle monitor, and you will have a curfew. Here are the conditions of those release if you're able to bond out. You're not to return to the alleged scene of the crime, even if you reside there. You're not to initiate contact with any alleged victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You must abide by any terms of order of protection or order against harassment against you. So again, the most important condition, you may not reside with the alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter of the property. You're allowed 1 civil standby with local law enforcement to return to the residence to collect your essential belongings. You're cautioned that a violation of a no victim contact order can constitute a Class 6 felony. Do you understand these conditions of release if you're able to bond out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for me? All right, thank you. Please step to your left. Daniel Rodella to the podium. Sean Martin to the chair, please.
Hello, sir.
Hello, could I please get your name and date of birth?
It's Jerry Rodella. It's 3.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 Superior Court arrest warrants. Probable cause is previously found for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony on one case, and possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony on your other case. Looks like were you on an electronic ankle monitor before, sir?
Yes.
Okay. And so because of that, there's been a warrant put out because of an electronic ankle monitor violation. So I'm going to be affirming. First, let me appoint you counsel. Your next court date is going to be December 6th in the Downtown Superior Court. Sir, I'm going to be affirming the bonds that were set in each case. It's $1,000 on each one, so that's $2,000 secured on each of your cases. Sir, if you're able to bond out, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
No, thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left. Sean Martin to the podium. Jude Figueroa to the chair, please. Hello, could I please get your name and date of birth?
Sean Martin,
Sir, you're here today on a Superior Court new case, and you are here on 3 probation violation warrants. So let me talk to you about your new case first. You were arrested for criminal damage, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 6th and December 10th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $2,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, not to initiate contact with any alleged victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most importantly, sir, if you bond out, you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. For your 3 probation violation matters, your next court date is going to be December 6th in the Downtown Superior Court. I'm setting $50 secured appearance bonds on each one, and so for your 3 probation violation matters, that's $150 secured total. Same conditions of release. You got to contact your PO if you're released, or if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Do you have any questions for me, sir?
no.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left. Jude Figueroa to the podium. Winfred Chambers to the chair, please. Hello, could I please get your name and date of birth?
Jude Figueroa.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You were arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I have found probable cause. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 6th and December 10th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. I see a note here. Sir, are you on parole?
Yes.
Okay, so you have a parole hold, and so I'm setting that bond. You'll keep on getting credit while you're going to be in custody. But if you're able to post that bond, you have to contact your parole officer within 24 hours if you're released. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left. Winfred Chambers to the podium. Tyree Warren to the chair, please. Hello, could I please get your name and date of birth?
Winfred Tinks,
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 matters, a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You were arrested for possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, and criminal trespass, a Class 1 misdemeanor. Sir, I found probable cause on all those charges. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are December 6th and December 10th in the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500 in your case. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you have to contact your probation officer within 3 days. When it comes to your probation violation, I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date on that is December 6th. I'm just going to set a secured appearance bond of $50 on that as a placeholder bond. Same conditions of release, but most importantly, if you bond out on everything, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left. Tyree Warren to the podium. And could I please get Alana to the chair, please? Hello, could I please get your name and date of birth?
Tyree Warren,
Thank you, sir. You're here today on the Superior Court new case. You have been arrested for resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony, disorderly conduct, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause on both of those charges. I am assigning you an attorney. Your next court date is going to be December 6th and December 10th. That's at the Downtown Superior Court. Sir, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be on supervised release with pretrial services. You will be fitted with an ankle monitor. Sir, these are the conditions if you're able to bond out. You're not to return to the scene of the crime, even if you live there. You're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim or witness. Not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. If there's any order of protection or order against harassment against you, you have to follow those orders. And so here's the most important order. You may not reside with the alleged victim, even if you're the owner or renter of the property. You're allowed 1 civil standby with local law enforcement to return to the residence to collect your essential belongings. Got to caution you that a violation of a no victim contact order in a criminal case can constitute a Class 6 felony. Sir, do you understand these conditions if you bond out?
Yeah, I do. But,
Okay, do you have any questions for me?
yeah, like, I got work on Monday, man. Like, we can't do nothing about that. Like,
At this point, given everything, sir, I'm setting a secured appearance, so you can work with the bonding company,
yeah,
$500 secured appearance bond for now.
all right.
Any other questions for me, sir?
No.
Okay, thank you. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Okay, please get Alana to the podium and Paul Dennison to the chair, please. Hello, can I please get your name and date of birth?
Alana Novak-Tuala.
Ma'am, you're here today on a municipal court warrant out of the Peoria Municipal Court.
Mhm.
I am going to appoint a counsel for you. You're going to meet them at your next court date. Your next court date's December 3rd. That's at the Peoria Municipal Court. I'm going to be affirming the bond set in this case. It's a $500 secured appearance bond.
Mhm.
Ma'am, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
The bond, is that, how would that be taken care of? Or is there somebody I can ask those questions to?
Yeah, no, so there, if you need to work with a bonding company,
Mhm.
there's a list of bond companies
Mhm.
back in the facility. You can call them, see if they're willing to work with you.
Mhm.
If you have the money,
Mhm.
if, I don't know, someone can bring it for you, or if you already have money on your books, you can go ahead and pay it today. If you-
Okay. Okay.
You just gotta talk to staff about getting that paid, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left.
Thank you.
Paul Dennison to the podium. Mario Faz to the chair, please. Hello, can I please get your name and date of birth?
My name's Paul Dennison, my date of birth.
Sir, you're here today on the Superior Court failure to appear bench warrant. I'm not assigning you counsel. You're going to go back to your former attorney. Your next court dates are December 6 and December 10 in the downtown Superior Court. I'm going to be affirming the bond set by the judge in your original case. It's a $500 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
So, I have two separate court dates, right?
All I know is about the two.
I have no idea about either of those at all.
No, so here's the thing. For whatever reason, you missed court before, and so the judge put out a warrant for you. And so now that's why you're here. In order to get out, you're going to pay $500 secured, and then your next court date on your old case, it's going to be December 6th.
December 6th.
Yeah.
I don't know. You said something about the 10th. So, I'm in a halfway house right now, sober living. I've already paid my rent for a whole month. Never mind, it's good. I don't know how to get a hold of those people. And, that's gonna ruin, my whole thing,
Yeah, I'm sorry, sir. So, this judge, because you didn't show up to court before, they asked for this $500 secured bond. So that's what I got. That's what I got with me right now.
Oh my God, I call it the court.
So
I know you have nothing to do with it. It's
I don't know if you can. I mean, you get a phone call. I don't know if you can call someone outside to get a hold of them, but
I know it's not your. My bad. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. You got any other questions for me that I can answer?
No, sir. No,
All right, thank you. Please step to your left. Mario Faz to the podium, please. Hello, sir. Could I please get your name and date of birth?
Hello, Mario Father John.
Sir, you're here today on a municipal court warrant out of the Goodyear Municipal Court. I am assigning you an attorney. You'll meet them at your next court date. Your next court date's going to be December 4th. That's at the Goodyear Municipal Court. I am affirming the bond set in this case is a $100 secured appearance bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
All right, thank you. Please step to your left.
All right.